please like and subscribe. It is free to do and it helps me a lot.
This is going to blow your mind. Forget the fancy gadgets and lie detector tests. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of lie detection using a more accessible tool: words. That's right, the very language we use can betray our attempts at deception. We've all seen those crime shows where they hook someone up to a polygraph. But what if I told you that you could spot a liar just by listening closely? It's all about understanding how our brains construct memories and how that translates into the language we use. This isn't about becoming a human lie detector overnight. It's about recognizing subtle cues that can give us a better read on a situation. From sales pitches to personal conversations, these skills can be incredibly useful in everyday life. Let's get started. Imagine this. You're telling a friend about an amazing vacation you took. Now imagine you're making up that vacation. Notice a difference? Your brain does. This is the heart of reality monitoring. Our brains process real experiences differently than imagined ones. When we recall something real, our memories are richer in detail. We remember sights, sounds, smells, and emotions. Fabricated events, on the other hand, lack this depth. This difference in mental processing bleeds into our language. When people lie, they often struggle to maintain the same level of detail and consistency as when they're telling the truth. They might stumble over their words, offer vague descriptions, or provide too much information in an attempt to sound convincing. These linguistic inconsistencies are like cracks in a facade. Once we know what to look for, we can start to see through the deception. One of the most telltale signs of deception is a decrease in self-references. Think about it. When we're telling the truth, we naturally use I statements. We own our experiences and perspectives. Liars, however, often distance themselves from their lies. They might avoid using I, me, or my, opting instead for third-person pronouns or passive voice. Remember Lance Armstrong's infamous denial of doping allegations? He famously said, "You get a call. They found positive." Notice how he avoids using I even when talking about his own experiences. This linguistic distancing is a subconscious attempt to create separation between the liar and the lie. It's like they're trying to push the responsibility away from themselves. Section 4, red flag number 2, the language of guilt. Liars often betray their deception through the use of negative language. Think about words like sorry, hate, stupid, or not. These words can indicate feelings of guilt, discomfort, or anxiety associated with lying. When someone suddenly starts using more negative language than usual, it could be a sign that they're not being entirely truthful. They might be subconsciously expressing their discomfort with the situation. Of course, using negative language doesn't automatically make someone a liar. We all have bad days, but when it appears alongside other red flags, it's worth paying attention to. Section 5, red flag number 3, keeping it simple, too simple. Constructing a believable lie takes effort. Liars often simplify their explanations to avoid getting caught in inconsistencies. They might stick to bare-bones accounts, omitting details that could expose their deception. This simplification can manifest as short, choppy sentences, a lack of sensory details, and an overall vagueness in their storytelling. They might also repeat themselves or offer canned responses that sound rehearsed. While being concise isn't always a bad thing, overly simplified explanations, especially when details are expected, can be a sign that someone is hiding something. Section 6, red flag number 4, tangled webs of words. On the flip side, some liars go overboard with details. They might overcompensate for their lies by providing too much information, often with overly complex sentence structures and unnecessary jargon.
Please like and subscribe. It is free to do and it helps me a lot.
This is a classic case of the lady doth protest too much. They're trying to bury the lie under a mountain of words, hoping you won't notice the lack of substance. Remember John Edwards' elaborate denial of paternity? His convoluted explanations and excessive details only raised more suspicion. So there you have it. By paying attention to these linguistic patterns, reduced self-references, negative language, simplified or overly detailed explanations, you can start to develop your own BS detector. This isn't about catching liars out. It's about becoming a more discerning listener. It's about recognizing when someone might not be telling the whole story, which can be incredibly valuable in navigating the complexities of human communication. Remember, language is a powerful tool. By understanding its nuances, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Happy lie spotting.